Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your general guidance. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it and it resonates with you and for you, it's for you. All right, my beautiful people, it's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cuppa, put your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's have a little look what's going on for Taurus. And this is good for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. All right, so we're going to start with the Tower of Dreams. And you are moving on to smoother times, easier times. The grass is greener over there. We're off. All right, where are we off? We're heading towards better balance because things have been a little bit stale, a little bit meh. All right, those two want to come out together. Okay, we've got the Two of Coins with the Three of Wands. Center of the reading, the Four of Coins. You've been holding on to something perhaps a little bit too tightly. They want to come out together as well. Well, we might be here a while, Taurus, because there's, they're chatty today with you. We've got the Page of Swords with the Eight of Cups. Two cards are moving on here with the Nine of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Coins. So we can see why you want to move on. Things have not been easy, have they? Bless. I know. All right, let's get your affirmation out and we'll get you a couple of oracle cards as well. So your affirmation: I am growing beautiful new relationships and improving the ones I already have. It's a receive card. We'll discuss in more detail shortly. Right. New relationships, improving the ones you already have. Okay, that's my deck from Hoping to Having. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. All the cards I used are linked below, by the way. I'm often asked about what deck was that. The links are there. All right, this is from the Wisdom of the Oracle. You've got all that glitters. So it might look all shiny and lovely, but it's not necessarily when you scratch the surface. Let's find out some more for my Taurus, please. This is the Energy Oracle. Oh, the top one. Okay. The Thinking Woman. You're having a good think about it all. All right. Now, okay, where am I starting? Let's start just an overview for a minute, okay? The only major arcana card here you've got is Temperance, which is about balance and healing and restoring and alchemizing, bringing everything back into a good place. We've definitely got a theme of moving on, walking away, putting stuff behind you, because you've got the Six of Swords and we've got the Eight of Cups. We've got two pages here. All right, pages are about opportunities coming in to be able to create something new and move you away from something that has been, frankly, hard and heavy and painful. But you are ready for this new beginning. But you're a little bit reluctant to, what am I letting go of, and is it okay, and is it safe to let it go, or should I hold on to it? So if you come to this reading with the in and in, hopefully we'll get some clarity for you. All right, so we're starting with the Thinking Woman. Now, whether you're male or female, don't worry about the gender. This is a card of thinking things through and using your intuition. The female cards generally in Tarot and Oracle are quite intuitive, whereas the masculine ones, not to say that men can't be intuitive, of course they can, but it's generally a kind of the feminine energy here to step into intuition, think it through, and then feel into it, not just think and act, but feel. So the Thinking Woman is contemplating her life, her future, where she wants to go, what she wants to do, why she wants to do it. She's having a good old think about everything. Does this work for me? If not, why not? Can it be improved? Could I add bits in or take bits away to make it better? Should I just walk away from it completely and start again? Now, it doesn't mean we have to walk away from our whole life and start again. Sometimes we do. But generally it might be we're walking away from a job or a friendship or a relationship or a habit or a behavior. Sometimes it's all of it at the same time. That can be a little overwhelming, okay? When it's like, right, I'm changing absolutely everything. You know, I'm getting divorced, I'm leaving my job, I'm leaving my house, I'm relocating to a different country, I'm starting again from scratch. Sometimes we do that. I've done it several times. It's not easy, but sometimes it feels right. But I don't feel that for you. I feel that there are certain aspects of your life that you're looking at and you're saying, does that work for me? Don't know if it does. Let's have a feel into it. Okay, so a lot of thinking going on. And what you're thinking about is this predominantly. All that glitters. Now, this is a card that says, well, kind of what it says on the tin, really. Is it real? Is it right for me? Or is it shiny fake? We've got the masks on the top of this pile of gold. We don't know at the moment whether this is real gold or fool's gold. We don't know at the moment if that's toxic and going to make my fingers turn green or whether it is pure gold. We don't know. So we're looking at it, we're thinking about it, and we're going to dig a little deeper. So number 16, which is a 7, so that's a very spiritual number. So we're kind of feeling into it. Scratch the surface. What's underneath? Does it look good? Does it feel good? So this could be, for example, you're dating, you meet somebody new and it looks like it's everything you ever wanted. Scratch the surface, dig a little bit deeper before you get yourself carried away. The same with a home, a job, anything. They're giving me an example of watching something on YouTube and with the YouTube experts, and that's what I'm going to do. But actually, they're not experts and they're missing a huge amount of information. Scratch the surface, dig a bit deeper. Right now, it may be that this is the situation that you're currently in. You've done the digging, you've done the scratching, you've realized that this isn't for me, this isn't aligned with me. Maybe it was and it's not anymore, or maybe it was pretty fake anyway. I've moved to an area and it looked like it was going to be brilliant and it was going to have all sorts of things going on, but actually there isn't anything going on. I've scratched the surface, it's not for me. So, this is the energy that you're in, Taurus. Now, for a lot of you, not all of you, it's linking with relationships. That could be romantic, platonic, or business relationships. So you're growing beautiful new relationships and improving the ones you already have. That's your affirmation. It's a receive energy. So we're in this energy of receiving. Thank you for bringing to me some beautiful new relationships and helping me to improve the ones I already have. That could be your new best friend. That could be somebody you truly connect with. That could be the new love of your life. That could be your new boss in the new job that you just click with and you get on with, and this is going to work for me. All right. So we're in this energy linking in with relationships. And so perhaps for some of you, because we've got it with the thinking woman and the all that glitters, perhaps this was a relationship you thought was going to be great. And actually now you think it through, you scratch the surface, you go, no, this isn't for me. I'm off. Right? Only you will know how it applies to your life and your circumstances. But the central energy, the 4 of coins, is a card of holding on a little bit too tightly. I don't want to let that go. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to wreck anything. It might not work. Perhaps we've been holding on for so long and we've been putting up with so much disrespect, letdowns, hurts, betrayals, whatever this is for you. The 3 of Swords underneath it is a painful card, emotionally painful, sometimes mentally, psychologically painful. They're just giving me somebody playing mind games and control games. That could be at work or at home or within family. They're pretty good at that as well, aren't they? Whatever this is for you, this is painful, but we've got the Temperance card above it, wanting to restore balance, alchemize. Now, the Temperance says that, this can be, for some of you, depending on the situation, this can be healed. This relationship can be healed. For others of you, no, we're absolutely done. Now, whatever it is, let me just define this. The 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups are cards that are saying this is done, I'm off. Now, that could be we are ending that friendship relationship and we're moving on, or it could be that we're moving on from the pain, the difficulty, we're forgiving, forgetting, and we're going to put it behind us and say, water under the bridge, let's move on. Only you will know. Excuse me. All right, that's interesting. They're saying my throat suddenly getting cloggy is a part of the message. All right, so um, I want you to really feel into whether there are words that you need to speak before you move on, or after you move on, and say, this is why I went, and I needed to tell you how much this hurt me. Something needs to be said here. Okay, you'll know how it applies to your circumstances because that's cleared now. So that was just a little message for some of you. So let's start here with the Six of Swords. This is a card of moving on to easier times, smoother times. The grass is greener on the other side. I'm putting behind me the battle. All right, the Five of Swords obviously comes before the Six, and it's right. That's arguments, difficulties, conflict. I'm in and are in, and until I'm like, Joe, I'm done. I'm moving on. I'm moving on from this. Okay. I want my balance back. This is what we have underneath because it's been hard and heavy and it's just not sustainable. Life always has its ups and downs. It just depends on how frequent they are, how high the ups are, and how down the downs are. Are we on this massive roller coaster, or what are we on a gentle curve? Because, obviously we can't expect every day to be all happy. Sometimes we have bad days and people around us have bad days. But we are, we are looking at how far has it gone? That's what I want to say with this Two of Coins and the Three of Wands. Has it gone too far? And there's no coming back from it. And that's for you to ask yourself that question. Or is this repairable? But it takes two to repair a relationship and only one to break it. And so when you are looking at what do I want here to get my balance back, the Two of Coins is the imbalance of it being up and down, and it's just too much like hard work. And so I am now focusing on my future. The Three of Wands is all about what's ahead of me. What do I want? He's sitting on the dock of the bay and he is looking at the future. The ship represents his goals, his dreams, what he wants for himself. His nakedness represents his vulnerability. I'm surrendering. What do I want for my future? Show me what I want. And your own thoughts, the thinking woman, is coming through saying, I'd like this, or I'd like that, or this is my desire, or this is my aim, this is my goal. You're figuring it out. So the Three of Wands is your ships coming in. But it is a card of patience, really. It's not necessarily they're here right now, but they're on their way. So it's getting really clear. And your main aim, your main goal here is I want to restore balance. And whether that's that I go off into the sunset on my own, doing something completely different, or whether I'm restoring the balance within the relationship I have. But I want that balance back because I'm not prepared to keep going like this. It's too hard and heavy. The battle weary soldier, this is resilience. This is push through. This is keep going. How long have I been doing this for? Just one more argument, we'll fix it. One more issue, yeah, we'll fix it. Does it get to a point where you're going, one too many, and I'm done? Some of you, that is the story. For others of you, it's the moving on that is going to be the hard and heavy. All right, moving house, moving jobs is hard work. But we look at it and we say, yes, but we're going to something better. The Six of Swords is always going to something calmer, more in the flow, more aligned, better for you. Right? Not necessarily perfect, but better. All right. So we're moving, and that in itself can be hard and heavy. But you're saying, I'm moving on in order to get that balance and bring me towards my ship, my desires. And so I'm prepared to put the work in. I'm prepared to pack up the house, or if it's a new job, I'm prepared to learn what I need to learn in this new organization. Whatever it is for you, you're going to push on through here because balance is key. All right, we want the balance. Here's the imbalance, and temperance is coming in to bring that balance back. But you're being asked to let go of the Three of Swords. The Four of Coins is a card of stability and security, but sometimes that we're holding on to something at all costs. And it's not worth it. it's not worth it. The Three of Swords, if I'm holding on to a job that is agony, toxic, abusive, a relationship or anything like that, because I'm scared for the future, this is where we say, I choose to let go. I choose to let go and let this out of my life so that I can create new opportunities and I can move on. Because whatever this is, the Four of Cups says, this isn't working for me anymore. It's not doing it for me. It's stagnant, it's stale, it's unfulfilling. It might be boring if it's a job, or habits, behaviors that just become so routine that you've lost all sense of curiosity and excitement. You're wanting more. He's looking at this cup that's being offered, right? We've got the pages here that are going to bring in these opportunities. He's considering, thinking about it. Back to the thinking woman. He's looking at it and going, well, I thought that was going to be all shiny and gold, and it wasn't. It was a mask. It was fake. And now I'm being offered another cup, and I don't know whether I want to take it. Is it going to be more of the same, or is it going to be different? So you're considering. But because we've got these moving on cards, and we're wanting to restore balance, I feel here we clarify in a minute that you are looking at new options, new opportunities. You are considering walking away, but you're not 100% sure at the moment whether you're ready to do that. So the Page of Swords is news, all right? It comes in, this is fast, this is banging off an email, social media, a message, a phone call saying, I'm ready to move on. It's I'm ready to leave my situation and I'm going to call up about that rental and I'm moving. Or I'm ready to start dating again, somebody new. And so the Page of Swords is, there's me filling out the application form and the profile for the online dating. I'm going for it. Whatever it is for you, phone call to the realtor, phone call, application for a job, you are taking action here so that you can move on. And the Page of Coins is more opportunities wanting to come your way that are related to stability, security, and money. So Taurus, if you are living a part of your life, it might be all of it, but for most of you, it's a section of it that is out of balance and exhausting. You're ready to move on. You're just not sure whether this is the right time. And so let's find out some more and get some clarity. I think you're making plans at this stage. You're considering it, you're contemplating it, you're reflecting, you're thinking what works, what doesn't, what's truly enriching and what's just surface tat. Then we're making decisions from there. But you'll know that you're ready to, you want to go. It's just a matter of, are you going? Let's have a look. Let's find out some more. Tell me more for Taurus, please. This is the Light Seers Tarot deck I'm using to clarify. Okay, Four of Cups again. Yeah, you want to move on. This is not doing it for you anymore. Whatever it is for you, relationship, home, location, job, health, habits, behaviors, including things like addictions and stuff. It's like, one too many hangovers, I'm done with this. Or those friends are just fake and they just always put me down or criticizing or teasing me or laugh at my expense. And it's like, I'm fed up with this. I'm fed up with this and I've got to do something about it. So here we go. Here's that sword of truth. The Queen of Swords comes in. The Queen of Truth. This is, we need to speak. We need to say, perhaps if this is about friends that you thought were friends and now you're looking at it and saying it's fake friends, they're never there when I need them, blah, blah. Then it's like, right, well, maybe I need a conversation with them. And from that conversation, we can restore balance. And if we don't restore the balance, then I end the friendship and I walk away. So some of you are choosing to have a conversation with the possibility of restoring balance within it, but you need to say how much you've been hurt. You need to say how hard and heavy it's been for you, and either they're going to take full responsibility and be hugely apologetic and say, I'm so sorry, let's move it forward in a much stronger way, or they're just going to laugh in your face and they're like, oh well, At least I know. Now we can move on. All right. We've got the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Hanging Man. I feel here with the High Priestess that you've been waiting long enough on this now. You've looked at it from all perspectives. You've looked at it upside down and inside out. You've spoken your truth, or to yourself at least. You know, it's like, oh, am I kidding? You know, being honest with yourself, being truthful, and then you are ready to walk away and walk on. You've been waiting a while. Now, the High Priestess is saying, look, trust your judgment, trust your instincts. What is your higher self telling you? We've got the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Swords, which I want to take. And underneath that, we've got the Ace of Cups with the Page of Coins again. Now, the Four of Wands for me is a new home, a new job, a new world, a new life. This is an upgrade, an improvement. That is what you're wanting. But your Five of Swords comes in with the doubts, with the fears, you know, with that bird chipping away in his head. Should I? Shouldn't I? Am I doing the right thing? Am I making another mistake? Is it going to be worse? Is it going to be better? All the doubts come up. But the confirmation is here. Ace of Cups is here for you. Do you want to take that cup? It's up to you. You're being offered it here. You're being offered it here. You're being offered a new cup. And now the universe is saying, here it is again. Here's the new cup. It's up to you if you want to take it. Nobody's forcing you. But there is a kind of holding back here because of the doubts. So again, I want you to use that Five of Swords with the All That Glitters. All That Glitters is about, is it real or is it fake? And we don't know, right? But we've got to think it through and figure it out. That's what the Five of Swords, I want you to use it to the All That Glitters. You know, perhaps my head is saying, oh no, but that's a bit risky. And if we look at it and say, yes, but what I've got here is built on nothing really. It's not working for me, is it? Three of Swords, Nine of Wands. What am I holding on to here with the Four of Coins? Let's open up Page of Pentacles twice now to some new opportunities for something new. Could be a new job, could be a new relationship, a new home. Pentacles is what's grounded, stable, secure. So you're being offered a new cup, a new beginning. All right, the cups are about your emotions. I want to be happy. Of course you do. You want to be happy, but because you're Taurus and security is important to you, and I get it, I'm an earth sign too. You know, we need to know that the ground beneath our feet is stable, but that can seriously hold us back. So, you know, you can trust that the universe is going to lead you to the right place and isn't going to let you fall, and they won't, right? So let's find out some more about this Ace of Cups. What's this new beginning? What is this cup that I'm being offered? Well, look at that. The sun is coming out to confirm that this cup, whatever it is for you, whether it's a new job, a new home, a new way of thinking, that new cup is going to make you so much happier, brighter, lighter. It is the most positive card in the deck. So this, if you've been umming and ahhing about whether to take the leap of faith and jump and go from wherever it is, you know, I'm going to stop that habit of behavior. It's wrecking me, or I'm going to get out of this toxic friendship or relationship, or that job's got to go. If you've been waiting for everything to fall into place, the universe is saying, you wait, we wait. It's a mirror. It's a match. That you're waiting for the universe to fix it for you. You'll be waiting forever. I tried it. It doesn't work. I explain this in my book. You do this together. You take the first step, the universe will match you. You take the second step, the universe will match you. But if you're waiting for a sign, this is the sign. It says, go for it. Do it. It's the sun. It's going to be okay. But you've got to take your... You've got to take your respect, your confidence, your power, and you've got to say, I'm done with this. I'm ready to move on. And I'm doing it. And I'm making it happen. And I'm taking the first step today. Is there anything else you want to add, please? Yes, they're saying they want another couple. Okay. Tell me more for my Taurus about this new beginning with the sun, which is obviously fabulous. We don't get it better than the sun. I've been tied up. I've been stuck. I've been waiting, holding my ground, and now I'm ready to go. Two of Wands. I've got to do it differently. Here's the Fool. I've got to take that leap of faith towards the Ten of Pentacles. How much longer am I going to stay stuck? It's not quite the right time. I'm not quite ready. I'm scared. I know you're scared. It's okay. Seven of Wands. This is you in your power, your principles, your determination, not backing down, saying, I'm making this happen. Right. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is slow, right? But it's progress. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, is saying, I don't need to move out today and into a new home and a new job and everything sorts out within 24 hours, but I can take the first step today. I can make the phone call today. I can start planning this for next week or next month. I'm going to start taking steps towards my new beginning. The Two of Wands says, get out of your comfort zone. It's a big wide world out there. Go for it. You're ready for more. The Fool says, you've got to take a leap of faith now. That new beginning is calling to you, screaming at you. Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. Here is your fulfillment. Here is the enrichment. Here is the happiness. But you've got to take that first step. Okay? All right. Well, you haven't got to do anything, but this is what the universe is suggesting strongly. All right. Let's see what the angels want to say to finish off. For Taurus, please. This is the Oracle of the Angels. And we have inner child. They want that one as well. With the inner calling. Is your little me happy? I don't think so. Your inner child is calling you back to joy and trust and faith. And your inner calling is calling you to. We've got 2 and 22. Now, 2 is the number of the builder, the creator. It's the number of harmony and balance. There's your balance. It's also the number of relationship harmony. And we've got 2 and 22. 22 is a master number of the 2. So this is such a strong message about relationships. I am growing beautiful new relationships and improving the ones I already have. And that includes the relationship with yourself, with your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, your health, your well-being. Improve the relationship with you. So listen to your inner being calling you, the inner calling. It's saying it's time to step into the light. It's time to go down that new path. It's time to build something new. Okay, Taurus? All right, my beautiful people, that is what I have for you. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back on Friday with the weekly collective, so do try and join me then. And I'll see you soon. Take care, lots of love. Bye-bye.